All right, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Vadash, double honors to apostles and elders of GMS, to the elect doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. GMS precepts, Nazar Khad here. And I got an article here, a few articles. Let's get right to it. About store closures, right? This is dated as of the 13th. This is today. This is up to date, right? This is from the Wall Street Journal, right? And this is just another sign of prophecy. Um, another sign of prophecy. And you know, because a good indicator of a good prophecy to look into, or to constantly look to, is the economy. And these are the signs of the times. It says here the owner of Family Dollar to close 1,000 stores. Inflation, store theft, and merger indigestion are sapping results at the discount retailer, right? So you gotta, and you know what? Let me go to this now because I just brought it up. Let me get this article here. This is from FinanceBuzz.com. It says 20 big brands closing the most locations in 2024. Now this is updated too. This is as of the 12th, or yesterday. It says discover which household names are scaling down with mass closures in 2024. So 20 big brands closing the most locations. Let's see what those are. Look at this. Ooh, Foot Locker. Foot Locker announced last year that it plans to close 400 locations by 2026. Bath and Body Works, Rite Aid, to close nearly 200 stores in the wake of the bankruptcy filing. So they just filed for bankruptcy. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. On my street there was a CVS that closed. I don't think it was Rite Aid. Tuesday morning, 200 locations. Bed Bath and Body. What is it? 360. Yeah, oh, it filed for bankruptcy already. It says after the company filed for bankruptcy, it closed all 360 of remaining locations. Excuse me. The Gap. In 2020, the Gap announced that it will close 350 Gap and Banana Republic stores through 2023. Walmart closed more than 20 stores across the country in 2023. Party Cities. Oh, you see, CVS. Drug here receiving the process of closing up to 900 locations as part of the process that started 2021 and expected to continue through 24. Right. So yeah, that's the one that closed down the street from me. CVS, Target, Big Lots, Burger King. Nigga woman. Best Buy, Boston Market, Walgreens, Starbucks, Macy's, Godiva Chocolate, Children's Place, Hardee's. Bottom line, while bidding farewell to the beloved local stores can sting, remember that it's also present financial. Yeah. So these are all the stores that are closing the most stores this year in 24. You see, and you got a lot of big name stores, Macy's, Starbucks, and most of these stores on the list have or will file for bankruptcy. You know, let me get to. So speaking of bankruptcy, let me get to the next article here. Let me get to the next article. Right, this says 13 stores are most likely to go bankrupt and close in 2024. Let's see. Joanne, craft store Joanne, filed for bankruptcy. J.C. Penney, Neiman Marcus, Rite Aid, Foot Locker. You see, that's the first store on the list that's closing 400 stores. Right? Let me go back. Yeah, Foot Locker, it plans to close 400 stores by 2026. Retailer closed 400 stores in 2023. God damn. All right, Foot Locker. You see, Stitch Fix, bankruptcy. The Container Store, Express, Fossil, Petco, Lowe's, Steinmart, Big Lots. All these stores are what? Filing for bankruptcy, right? So that's a real sign of the time here, man. You got a lot of, and I got this. I don't have the scripture. I'm gonna pull it up here in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, right? Owner of Family Dollar to close 1,000 stores. Inflation, like I said, inflation, store theft, and merger indigestion are sapping results at the discount retailer. It says, let's read a few things here. I ain't really gotta. I read this one paragraph. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, it's saying that it's losing money, right? It's hard for these stores to stay afloat because the economy is such in shambles, man. And you got a lot of stores losing money, and then it's saying why. It's saying theft is one of them, right? Because they're not gonna they're I don't want to say outlawing, but they're basically not gonna prosecute theft in these mostly these democratic states like New York, California. You see them viral videos on like Instagram or TikTok where people just go into stores, homeless people just, go into stores with garbage bags and just toss items in the bag and just run out because, they're ordered, the police, they're not going to respond to those calls anymore, right? So we're literally seeing a, a society that's crashing, man. You see? Now let me read this one paragraph here about the loss of money. It says also the owner of Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or Dollar General also owns Dollar Tree. It says Dollar Tree earnings in the holiday quarter were wiped out by more than $2 billion in charges tied to a review of the company's portfolio stores. The company reported a $1.71 billion reported a loss of 1.71 billion for the 3 months ended in February 3rd, right? So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Family Dollar. It's not looking good for all these 20 stores that are going to close down. It's not looking good for these 13 stores that are filing for bankruptcy. Right, so we're seeing an economy that's getting weakened, man. You see? Let me go to, what's this? Is this another article? Family Dollar to close. Yeah, same thing. Let me go to Ecclesiasticus right quick, and I'll close on that. 12, I believe, right? Right. So this is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of their windows be darkened." Those grinders, that represents what? The work. You see, the work. Just imagine all these stores, all these big brands are closing stores. They're filing for bankruptcy. What do you think is going to happen to all the people that actually work there? They're not going to have any jobs. You see? Right? The grinders cease, and it's getting worse and worse. Every year you're seeing more and more of these big name brand stores that have been around for years, for decades. They're starting to close down or file for bankruptcy, man. Right? It says because they are few, and those that look out of their windows darken, meaning what? People might hope to achieve in the future. Their goals. I plan on buying a house or paying off my house. I plan on having kids, or my kid is gonna go to college, or whatever future they might envision. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna tap into my 401k. My pension is gonna kick in 5 years. That's all not gonna happen because the economy is gonna. Right now, we see it right before our eyes. The economy is in shambles right now. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up to the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. You see, the voice of the bird when you wake up and go to work, that pretty much that represents your alarm clock. You see, when you know there's not going to be any work to go to. You see, so Signs of the times, man. And each year it gets worse and worse. Owner of Family Dollar to close 1,000 stores. They reported a $1.71 billion loss. You got all these big brands. They're filing for bankruptcy or closing more stores this year. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. All right. So, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. Until the next show, shalom.